Okay, I'm so excited to do this video. I even went and put on a bra. So this is the first time I've had the chance to pick a topic to do a video on that's from somebody who's, triggered something in me. So, fittingly enough, it comes from one of my very best and oldest friends in California, which is what I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to speak to you Californians today. By the way, she's an extremely talented artist. She's got an Etsy page, which if you ever go, it's Etsy actually, I guess, ETSY. But if you're a savvy Etsy shopper, because there's cool stuff on there, then look her up. It's Duggan Designs. She's very talented. Okay, so Californians. This really applies to anyone who lives in a deregulated, or rather, scratch that. If you live someplace where you cannot shop for your electricity, you can't choose anyone else. And so this applies to municipalities, cooperatives, which co-ops are, generally co-ops are a pretty good deal. But anyway, okay. Here's what you can do to save money on your electricity bills. Because you can't shop, you can't negotiate. I'm sorry, but you're kind of just stuck with whatever the rules are there, and it's based on all kinds of things. Sometimes deregulation works better, sometimes it does not. But for the most part, being on the market and being educated about how to buy your energy, I don't know. I think it saves people more than it does them harm. So here's what you can do, though, if you don't have a choice. Your very best option is to choose appliances in your home that cost you less to run. Can you see that? No, this is mirror imaged. You can't see that. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to start the video over again. I'm going to keep going. So, because this is the deal. You're watching someone who knows these markets. I love energy. I know it inside and out. I spent the last 7 years as an energy broker where all I could do for people was save them money on what they paid per kilowatt hour or per therm for gas. And I just didn't feel like that was enough for me. So I'm talking to you guys. I'm giving you, this is free advice. It is going to save you just for your little dryer here. I'm going to stop showing you that because it's a waste of time. Just for your little dryer here, in your first year of operation, it's going to save you $130. Now, you may think, well, so what, big whoop, right? Let me tell you the whoop, okay? The difference between these two units, if you're at the store, if you're standing at Best Buy or Conn's or, I don't know, where do you shop? Does Circuit City even sell, do they even exist anymore? Do they sell washers and dryers? Wherever you're shopping your appliances, if you're standing there and you're trying to go, do I want to buy the gas or the electric? Well, I don't know, honey, we have both hookups. Yeah, but what's I don't know, the difference is they're like $125, let's just go for the electric. Honey, let's do the electric. It's cheaper. Sure, whatever you say, dear. I love you so much. And everybody goes off and you're excited because you have a new washer and dryer. But that means that you saved $100 only to have to spend another $130 every single year. Every year that you have that dryer. So, it's kind of like knowing that you've got a problem there with your boyfriend or girlfriend, but you're going to date them anyway because it's just easier at the time. And this is something that should be easier at the time anyway. Plus, depending on where you live, and folks, I promise you, I'm working on this for you. Most of our utilities also give you additional rebates. I know you don't know this, but the gas companies really want you to use their product because they know most people just go, I guess we'll get the electric, it's cheaper. It is not cheaper. That's the difference between your first cost and your operations cost. And the first cost you only pay for one time, but your operations cost you pay for every single month. So keep that in mind when you're out there shopping. If you live in a regulated territory, that is the best thing you can do, is consider the cost of your appliances. And if you have questions on that and you're making purchases, I want to hear from you. I'll do a video just for you. If you run a business, hey, if you run a business, you need to get a hold of me. We have much, much bigger things to talk about. I promise. And especially if you have a fleet, please call me. I work very closely with the Railroad Commission. I want to get you your taxes. I want to get you your rebates. I want to make sure that you get a station or a fleet that is going to service you for a very long time. So anyway, the point is, choose wisely because you're going to keep on paying for it every month.